So initially I thought, seeing as I'm applying for an acting course, I might as well stretch my improvisational muscles and do this without prompts. Then I realised that that was a silly idea, and that would be the equivalent of a music applicant doing a bebop trombone solo. So I have prompts, hope that's all right, but I'm going to try not to look at them too much. Hello, I am Benjamin. The audition pieces you just saw there were, of course, Pillow Man and Othello. So the reason why I chose Pillow Man is because I love Martin McDonagh as a writer. His film In Bruges and also Banshees of Inisherin, they're both amazing. And I chose Michael because I find him fascinating, the fact that he's done these awful things, these horrible acts, yet he's still so lovable. And I think that's a real big challenge to take onto the stage, but something that's really, really fun to be able to do and to explore. So, and also just his sort of neurodivergent behaviours and things is a really, really nice, endearing thing to be able to perform on stage as well. I chose Iago from Othello because a similar reason, really. He seems up front this sort of malicious, evil person, but then when you look at it slightly deeper, you realise that his motives are based on insecurity and sensitivity, and in the nicest, in the best way possible, you can sort of see why he does what he does. I want to be an actor because of the fame. No, I'm kidding. I want to be an actor because it's always personal. It never feels like I'm pretending, and everything I do on stage feels like I'm asking questions, or the piece itself, at least, always feels like the piece is asking questions, whether that be morally, psychological, or critical, especially in realism with Stanislavski and sort of things like given circumstances. The fact that there's this whole context outside of what you're seeing in the moment is really important, and it's amazing, it's fascinating. On the other side of the spectrum, though, you've also got the fact that it's always a game, and there's always winning and losing and passing and shooting and blocking, which makes it like a poetic game of tennis. And if you're lucky, you might even burn the same number of calories, if not more, depending on what style of theatre you're doing. But most of all, the reason why I want to be an actor is because it's fun and I love it. And I love the challenge of exploration. I love the heat of stage lights and the smell of dry ice and all that stuff. There are three reasons why I want to study at AUB. Three main reasons. The first of which is the uni life. So most aspiring actors, of course, will want to go straight to drama school in London, for example. However, part of my time on earth I really wanted to spend in a university lifestyle, and you offer that perfectly, while not neglecting the course itself. And also it's like university without the STEM students, in that the students there are surrounded by other creatives, which is really important, I think, to help each other, all the empaths coming together to make art together, which is really, really cool. The course itself, I saw that there's black box theatre, which is something I've done before in Cambridge. I really, really loved that approach to theatre, and its sort of intimacy is amazing, and I want to try that again. Absolutely. Also, the structure of the course itself, reading the teaching and independent learning sections on the website, it seemed logical to me, and it seemed like I would fit really, really well into that style of teaching and that style of learning. And also, it's by the sea. Who doesn't want to be by the sea? My inspirations, I wouldn't call Stanislavski an inspiration. However, had I not heard of him, I would be a lot further back in the skills chart than I am now. Learning about him has taught me so much about realism and how to become who you're playing. But then moving on, someone that really is an inspiration, or a group that really is an inspiration, that does happen to be within most A-level courses, but I love them outside of it as well, is Knee High. Mike Shepard and Emma Rice are both amazing in that, in their directing. And Dead Dog in a Suitcase is one of my favourites. We are actually doing it at my college at the moment. It's for the year below, although so I can't be a cast member, although the head of department has asked me to be a musical director. So if you don't know, there's loads of songs in Dead Dog, and I've scrapped them all and rewritten the whole thing into this sort of punk, funk, rock blues thing, which has been an absolute experience, to say the least, and I'm really, really excited to put that on stage. So Knee High is a big inspiration of mine. And I must end there, so thank you very much. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I look forward to hearing from you. Yeah, cheers.